Chapter 10, Test Review Part 1, and looking at question numbers 4 and also 5. Here's your diagram for that. Using Circle O, find arc AB. So here is arc AB. I want to find that arc, and I'm told that the measure of that arc is 2x, and the measure of this other arc over here in the bottom is 3x plus 14. Okay, so these arcs are across from one another. They are created by this angle and its vertical angle. Remember, these are vertical angles, so they are congruent to each other. And then I also have, I know that this angle to the left is 123 degrees. That's nice, but I actually want this angle here just underneath, that corresponds to the intercepted arcs that they have given to me. So can I find the measure of this angle? Yes, sure I can. These two angles are adjacent to each other. They create a linear pair. Therefore, they're supplementary. Therefore, I say 180 minus 123, and that's 57, if I'm correct. So this angle here is 57 degrees. Remember, these are vertical angles. So this guy is 57 degrees. Hey, wait a second. If this angle is 57, isn't this intercepted arc also then 57 degrees? No, it's not, because this, or if it was to be, or this angle would have to be a what? It'd have to be a central angle. Is this a central angle? And the answer is no, because the vertex of your angle is not on the center. If this vertex was on the center, it would be a central angle, and this intercepted arc would be 57 degrees. But in this case, it's not. So, what was our formula, though, to figure out the relationship between your inner, or inside, call it, inside angle and your corresponding intercepted arcs? It's the inside angle, in this case 57, equals 1/2 the sum, so let's use square brackets, the sum of your intercepted arcs. So let's say 2x plus 3x plus 14. Okay, so there's our equation, that the inside angle is equal to 1/2 of the sum of the corresponding intercepted arcs. So make sure you use 57, don't use 123. And now to solve this, let's first look at inside the parentheses. Do I need these parentheses here? No, I don't. There's no number being multiplied, there's no exponent, so I can ignore these parentheses. Do I need these parentheses over here? No, there's nothing being multiplied, this is being added, and there's no exponents, so I can ignore those parentheses there. Now I can add like terms, so I have 5x plus 14, and then bring down my 1/2 and my 57. I'll get rid of the degrees, I don't need the units now. Let's just deal with the numbers. And now I have 57 equals 1/2 times 5x plus 14, and I could distribute this 1/2 inside the parentheses, but that would be a hassle. I'd have 5/2 or 2.5 x. Instead, it's easier to clear the denominator. How do I clear this denominator? By multiplying both sides by 2. 2 times 1/2, that equals 1. So this disappears, it cancels out. On the left-hand side, I have 114 equals, I can get rid of my parentheses also now, equals 5x minus, or plus 14. As you know, I would then subtract 14 from both sides. Sorry to be so sloppy here. So I have 100 on the left-hand side and 5x on the right-hand side, and then divide both sides by 5, so x equals 20. So is that my answer? Is x equal 20 the answer? No. Go back and see what they're asking us for. They're asking us for the arc AB, that is the measure of arc AB, which is 2x, so 2 times x. So 2x equals 2 times x, which is 20, so equals 40 degrees, or 40 degrees. So the answer for number 4 is 40, And then number 5, also using the same circle, I want the arc DC, so I would plug in this x equals 20, plug that into your 3x plus 14. And I'll let you guys, I'll do it real quick for you. So 3x plus 14 is the measure of arc AB. And so I plug in my 20 into that. So 3 times 20 is 60, plus 14, that's going to equal 74 degrees. Alright, of course you're going to be much neater and go slower. I just want to get this out to you as soon as possible.